Okay, so I have one of the soap loaves here. It's not a loaf yet, it's still a slab, I guess. And I'm going to put it through my soap cutter that turns it into actual logs of soap. So this cutter is Bud's Wood Shop on Etsy. You can look on there if you want to find it. He makes great soap cutters. I have both of mine from him, and I know a lot of soapers who also use his cutters. So it goes on here, and then we just push it through. Okay, so this is also one of my bud cutters, and it just cuts my entire log at one time, which makes things go much faster. So I usually start and cut a bit of a sliver off of the end so I can get rid of that end, and also it helps me to make samples. So we'll take that end bar, so that'll become a sample in one of my gift boxes or wherever. So I was anxious to see how this would turn out, and they're all going to be a little bit different, but I like it. It's kind of cool. Not exactly what I was expecting, but that kind of is the way with all of my soaps when I first make them. I'll show you the differences in the individual logs. That one's kind of cool. I like the black. And again, this off-white in here is going to, not this bright white, but this off-white is going to turn into more of a brown shade because of the vanilla content that I added. But it'll take a little while during the cure for that to happen. And then the last two. I always have this leftover bit right here, and then this end bar here will become one of my naked soaps when I offer those, because it's a little bit bigger, but it's an off-cut end. So let's do one more. I'm going to do one that has a little bit more of the lime in it. Let's do one more. I'm going to do one that has a little more of the lime in it, and again, I'm going to cut this end piece off. So that will become a sample. See a little more lime in there. But overall, I'm really happy with it. It's pretty much exactly what I wanted. And the best part is the smell. It smells so good. And again, it's a little different than I was expecting. I kind of took a chance on this one. But it is, the oak moss is almost like a light, airy sweet, and smells just like, to me it smells like mountain air. And then you add in that vanilla, which is kind of like a Madagascar vanilla, and it gives it a little bit of a richness. So I was hoping they would combine together like that. And then the cedar is just a little more of a woodsy scent. So that was the overall scent that I was going for here. And this one's gonna have another end piece cut off. That this one I'll actually, it's really thin, so what I do, and I'm gonna show you how I do it right now, I'm gonna take it and it becomes one of the soap balls that will go into the Gratitude soap. So anytime I have these slivers or pieces, I kind of recycle them back into my new Gratitude soap that helps me to help other women by giving to single moms. I have 2 organizations and a third I'm getting ready to team up with, but you can see how easy that is. So I'll let that soap ball cure, and it will actually get dropped into the soap batter when I make Gratitude after it's cured. And it won't, I was worried that the scents of the original soaps would kind of take over, but Gratitude is a really lovely lemon scent, and for whatever reason, putting these different soap balls in with the fragrance doesn't affect that lemon. That's what you smell, and it's become a really nice soap. So I can show you what that looks like finished. There we go. All right, I said I was going to do one more, but I guess I'm doing one final bar. Or one final log, sorry. That's going to be a sample. I like that one. The black and white next to each other. And we'll see what these colors do as they begin to cure. They'll become, the lime might become a little more vibrant and the green will become a little richer. So we're not going to do all of these because it's going to make about 99 bars at least. So that's how I do my big batches, and I can still keep up with some cool colors and designs doing it this way. I will show you actually the box that these will go in and what it's going to look like once they're cured. So give me 1 second. And new box it's look like for the Walk in the Woods soap. That's what this is called, and it says with oak moss, vanilla, and cedar. So let's pop one in, even though obviously these have to go on a curing rack for about 4 weeks, and then I'll release them. But I'm anxious to see what it's going to look like in the box, and you can take a first look with me, and that looks really cool. I love that. It's perfect. Sometimes you kind of take a chance with the box design and so forth before the soap's even made, because I have to order them ahead of time in early January. But this came out perfect. So I'm going to take it back out of the box because it needs to cure. And I'll show you these when I actually do go ahead and box them in the end. I do want to show you what the Gratitude soap looks like that I mentioned with the soap balls. A lemon scent, but you can see, like, here's one of the soap balls from another batch. I think that was from a Best Day batch. It's yellow, but there's also like a green and a pink throughout, so it cuts out and creates this totally new design that I love. So Gratitude is not listed yet, but it will be. I'm actually selling them in stores already. I'm getting ready to get some photos taken of them, and then I'll put them up on the site, and it will be ready. So if you enjoy these videos and want to see more, if you could hit like and subscribe, it would really help me to grow the channel and be able to make more videos, and I would love to hear from some of you below. And if you want to chat soap, you can check out that Etsy link that I have listed below in the description. Okay, that's it, and have a good day.